prohibited content. Yep, prohibited content on the mixed and biracial community and exotical community. Okay, so the content that is prohibited from these spaces, this content is not allowed, okay? And we will not allow this in our spaces. We're not allowing gender wars, okay? I'm not going to allow mixed men, biracial men, to talk about biracial women and mixed women and like a derogatory and trash, like just a bad way. And the same for mixed women. No mixed women nor mixed men, but sorry about that, but no mixed women and no shape or form is to be talking about a mixed race man, a mixed race or biracial man. Okay, so we're not allowing any gender wars in this sector. Okay, so I don't give a care if you're mad. I don't give a care if you're mad. We're not allowing a lot of that bigotry, a lot of that misogyny and I forgot what it's called for males when a woman is being misogynistic to a male. But anyways, we're not allowing that, in this community. Because what's the point of trying to get together when you have that? So no gender wars. Gender wars are prohibited. If you do try to start, especially on this channel, if you do try to start any drama between like males and females, you will be kicked out of the community. You will be kicked out or blocked. And I'm dead serious. So you will be reported. You will be reported. Okay? So anybody who does this will be reported automatically and kicked out and blocked. Okay, so no gender wars. Another thing that is prohibited within the community is imposters. Okay, anybody who's an imposter has imposterish behavior. They are not mixed race, but yet they want to try to gain insights from mixed race people by pretending to be mixed race and in the space and stuff. If we find out that you're not who you say you are and you're a black or white or other person trying to pretend to be mixed race, you're automatically banned and blocked. Like, you're prohibited from this space. Another thing that's banned from this space is self-hating biracials. I'm not really talked about that, and I will talk about self-hating biracials and mixed race people in the future. But yeah, if you're self-hating and you're trying to hate on other biracials and mixed race people, you're gonna automatically be prohibited. That's automatically prohibited. Another thing, within this biracial and mixed race space. Another thing that I want to say that is prohibited in this space is laziness. Yeah, we're not tolerating laziness in this space. Another thing that is prohibited in this space is anti-white anti-whiteness and blackness. Anti-blackness and anti-whiteness, like actually forget about anti-whiteness and blackness. Anything is anti-biracialness, okay? So if you're showing any behaviors that is anti-biracial, that's automatic prohibition or whatever, you're automatically like canceled from the space. Another thing that won't be tolerated is fakeness. Yeah, we won't tolerate fakeness at all. But I think the biggest thing that is prohibited is like gender wars. Gender wars, we're not having any of that. No. Um, Gender wars. We're not having any of the gender wars in our community. We are not inviting white people and black people into our community. That's another thing. We, I mean, when I say we're not inviting, you know how black people and white people, especially black people, invite us to like blackness, invite us to like blackness, but the moment it's not working out for them or whatever, or they're done using us, then they want to, pass us back to being biracial, back into the space of biracialness. So we're not going to do that, in this community. We're just going to straight up focus on biracials and biracials only, and the people who are biracial. We're not focusing on white people and black people. So for the black people who say, "Oh, we're all biracial," or technically we're all mixed, and by admixture, well, I can, just like you could say I'm the one drop rule. I could turn around and say that you're one drop rule as well. So by one drop, but you're still black, just like I'm still mixed. I'm still considered a mixed race person. You're still a black person, okay? And a story, even a white person, if they said, well, technically I have 5 or 10% black, and it's like, I don't give a care. You're still white. Just like you like to tell my fellow people, including me, that I'm brown and mix all day and everything like that, and I could never have a drop of white power or whatever, like you, white privilege. Well, technically, you're still white and you will always be white. No matter how much you tan, no matter how much you get a curly wig, you're still white and you will always be white, okay? So yeah, that's another thing that's prohibited is the imposters, people who are trying to infiltrate our spaces that are not like that are non-mixed, and also mixed people who hate mixed people, and the gender wars. Those things are all prohibited. I'm not allowing them in my spaces. I'm not allowing them in on my channel. We're not going to promote that. That's a no. That's what we're not going to do at all. Okay, so I don't give a care if you're mad. Like I said, I don't give a care. We're trying to better us as a community, and if I want to move forward with creating a space and everything like that and creating culture, I'm not going to have tolerate any of that in my space, okay? So with that being said, goodbye, have a great day, and yeah, see you in the next vid.